Hi everyone, this is Paul Lange from Disciplined Trading Strategies, this week's Trade of the Week video. This is for the week ending 11/13 of 2022. The stock was CTIC and this happened on the 8th, that was a Tuesday. This is based on a tier 2 gap with an entry early on a 1-minute secondary sign of strength, management advanced reward to risk 3.1 to 1. As usual, before we get into the trade, what's going on this week for free members? We have two events, busy week. Monday night will be the DTS bi-weekly scanning night. Everyone's invited to that. If you're seeing this on YouTube and you're not a DTS member, head over to disciplinedtradingstrategies.com and you'll see places where you can become a free member. You don't get bugged, you just get some good educational events. Wednesday, the 16th, will be a DTS educational event. It's titled 4 Great Day Trades. I'd sent around over the last week a discussion about a long-term trade, and people were very interested in that and wanted to see more examples for shorter-term day trades. So I'm going to do 4 great trades from the prior week from the DTS Trading Room. Come join us for that. Should be a fun evening. This is the daily chart for CTIC. This was a big part of the trade because the stock gapped up this day. It's going to open right there. That could confuse some people. But that made it top of my list that day, favorite trade to be looking at, and I did get the entry that I wanted. Wasn't the greatest entry, but I had to wait a little bit because of exactly where it opened. That's what it looked like after the day of the trade, and I did get most of that. I pretty much got out at one of the targets near the high there. 60-minute chart, you can just see the gap a little bit better where it's going to open right in there, and you can see a lot of that move happen that opening hour. This is very typical. Virtually all the move happened in the opening 30 minutes. Very, very common with gapping stocks like that. If you're not confident in what you're doing, if you don't get in early, you miss the entire trade. Trying to enter on a pullback would have not made any kind of money on that whatsoever. Here is the 5-minute chart that gives you a nice little view of the entries and the exits. There's where the stock opened. Entry number 1, before hitting any target, there was an add over 552, stop 536, and at that point in time, the stop from the original trade, 529, came up to 536 as well. In other words, under 537. Target number 1 taken on that wide range bar, blasting off there because there's a lot of extra shares added in there. Target 1 taken at 568. That was a fair target. Target number 2, very close to the high for the day, so excellent target number 2 there at 584. And then target number 3 on that quick little trail. I decided that was going to be it for the day. It pretty much was. So target number 3 trailed out at 577. A little better view on the 1-minute chart there, just some of the entries and the exits. Opening right there, entry right there. You can see it was basically over that opening topping tail and got pretty close to doing that. Entry 543, stop 529. That's over 542, stop under 530. The add right there over 552, stop comes up to under 537. And then target 1, target 2, and target 3. All this is done in the opening hour. Target 3 is taken right around 10:30. So a 1-hour trade, I don't always try to do that, but this one you can see simply hit what was going to be the high of the day in the opening 30 to 60 minutes. So that's what was done. If you like trades like this, come join us in the DTS Trading Room. They're well discussed, watch lists ahead of time, the hot list is reviewed, something that you can play along with if you choose to. If you'd like to join us, hop over to disciplinedtradingstrategies.com and figure out how you can join us in the DTS Trading Room. I'll give you a hint, take a look on the left side of that Trading Room and Letters tab. You should be able to figure it out from there. If you have any questions, always feel free to email. You can email paul@disciplinedtradingstrategies.com. Until next time, this is Paul for DTS. Good trading, everybody.